YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. And right now I want to show you all these new figures I got from Fig Ops Toys. Everything you see here is now in stock in Fig Ops Toys, and believe it or not, I got 5 that were in stock, and they ended up sending me a free Captain America, a zombie Captain America, and it is really cool. So I figured let's start with this one, and then maybe we'll show you the Miles and the What If Spider-Man. But aside from the 2 spiders, the rest of them were bought for custom purposes, except again the spiders and now the Captain America. So let's show the Captain America first, and then I'll show you the Miles, because I do have a plan for Miles also as far as the custom goes. Hopefully I can find another one of these so I can put in my own personal collection, but I might even customize this one too. Part of the Gamerverse, really cool, has a brand new body. Everything is pretty much new, sculpted specifically for this design, and I know seeing this, a lot of people are going to want that same treatment for the advanced Peter Parker suit. So hopefully they'll go around to doing that. This is also pretty cool. This is a kind of revamp from the Homecoming suit with its own new parts. So I like it. It's kind of a revamp of Spider-Man with Doctor Strange's cape in a specific comic. I forgot which comic it is, but it does play off that. Honestly, I haven't even seen Marvel's What If yet. I haven't seen any of them. I watched maybe the first episode and then kind of fell off that. I probably should go back and watch those episodes, or the zombie episodes specifically, before I talk about these 2 figures. Got this for a specific custom in mind, Spider Prime. He's pretty much there, just need to do some sanding and some prepping and get him done. This one I have no use for, like no purpose, but I thought it was so cool that you can swap the arms out. I always said Hasbro should have figures that allow you to make 2-for-1s, and her character, I guess, is kind of a more than 2-for-1. She has the, when she dies, she comes back as a new version of her. So she's always reincarnated, but into a new version of her, and I think that's pretty cool. Don't know much about this character, but I saw the suit and thought it was pretty much a no-brainer for a Mr. Negative. Probably get a Shang-Chi head or something like that and get a Mr. Negative. Take the bow tie out, replace it with a regular tie. Those clown shoes, get them off, put on some shoes, and you should have an easy Mr. Negative. Zombie Captain America out of packaging, and I will say, man, I'm very pleased with this figure. Like, I was unexpectedly, I want to say blown away, but I've seen figures that are, do a lot more than this, but for what it does, I'm super surprised. I didn't expect, 1, a Captain America figure to articulate the way it does, and 2, this one to feel so fun. And the sculpting is all new, of course. It has a diaphragm joint instead of an ab crunch, and it kind of gives you a lot more range and posability, especially him being a zombie, because you want to catch him in some weird hunched over dynamic positions that you just couldn't get with an ab crunch. If you had an ab crunch on top of a diaphragm joint, of course that'd be better, but just with the diaphragm joint and the range that this one has, it's pretty awesome. I think the range is even better than the Superior Octopus, which also has a diaphragm joint. And this is, I don't know what it is, it feels fun when you're handling this figure. It's just one of those figures that you're gonna just keep posing around in your hands because you're gonna be able to get so much out of it. And I think figures like that are the ones that kind of keep you coming back to them. So it has a lot of playability. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, because I remember also when I first started getting into action figures before Spider-Man, one of the first figures I had was an MCU Captain America, and I was taking pictures with it. And I even made a small movie out of it, and you can check that out right there. I'll put the link in the description. It's called Marvel's Dark Avengers, or Mill City's Dark Avengers, or something like that.
Cap, I got him.
Man, what's your problem?
Back at the office, Captain America is on the phone speaking with Iron Man.
Great job, Tony. That was the most entertaining 5-minute application approval I've ever set up. Make sure he has my package. He's in.
But I thought it was pretty cool being able to pose Captain America and Iron Man, and I think that's what kind of got me into the articulation factor in action figures. I was like, oh, they actually, just the articulation brings a new element to your favorite heroes being on your shelf. Just being able to pose them in super cool fighting poses is what, I don't know, it always caught my eye. When I was a kid playing with wrestling figures, it was always like hitting them with the elbow and doing these crazy fights. Now you can actually do it, and I got guys that I know who do stop motion, and you should see how amazing a lot of this stuff is, you know. So I wish I was able to do stop motion, because if I were, these figures are now super capable of getting you the most smoothest stop motion videos you could ever possibly make. So shout out to Hasbro, I guess, for making this figure super posable and fun. Super detailed. I know a lot of people are taking this Captain and painting flesh tone on it to make it a more realistic zombie cap, and that's dope too. I've seen a couple that actually pull it off. But if you want to keep it as accurate to the cartoon, this is how you want to keep it. There's not much you need to do unless you want to give it a black wash and bring more realism to it. But the sculpt is there, the paint is there, the articulation is there, and I don't know what more you can ask for a general release figure. I do like the colors. The blue on it is cool. The dirtiness on the white from the red and white looks cool, like it's been just drenched in dirt. The holes in the mouth is dope. There's a lot going on here. The hole in the leg is dope too. It looks like he's actually decaying. Pinless arms and legs. It's a cool figure, man. You can't deny that. Here's a Lego Cap that looks pretty similar. So they're both awesome figures, especially for the time being. It's Halloween. Gotta love these figures. I wish they'd give us a zombie Spider-Man, even though we didn't see one in the What If series. I would love for them to continue on with the zombie superheroes. That would just be dope. We got them from Marvel Select, so I hope they will just continue down that line. But guys, I do like this figure. Let me know what you think about it if you got yourself a zombie cap. Some of my favorite caps are probably Venomized Cap, Zombie Cap, and Wolf Cap.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody.